If you hate poverty, why don't you just work hard?
Throw it away. Throw it away. That's not supposed to be dangerous. Try to cheer for me.
Giant is going to eat it all up.
It's important to follow your dreams. Sure. But it's even more crucial to face up to reality.
We have plenty. Relax and enjoy your meal.
Yeah. Mr. Giant is going to eat it all up. Come eat, right now.
The kids are going crazy at the circus.
It's really delicious this time.
We have plenty. Relax and enjoy your meal.
They're good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. There was a dragon master.
Oh.
Distance takes a little bit longer, and that's how we're seeing these numbers up here. Now, if we look at this giant who's only got 76 speed, you see suddenly it jumps way up to 37 minutes. Now, a couple of those minutes are because he's got very low move speed, but 10 of those minutes are because he requires a third tick of work to complete this node. So another way to think about this is that if a worker had over 200 speed, they could do this in one tick. However, anything below 200, anything from 199 all the way down to 100, is going to be 2 ticks. And then anything below 100 all the way down to about 67 would be 3 ticks. Anything from 67 to about 50 would be 4 ticks. And the only thing that's important here are those breakpoints: 200, 100, 67, 50. Every number in between those numbers doesn't matter. So this goblin at 150, this human at 109, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter until we get below 100. In the case of this giant, then it jumps up to 3 ticks instead of 2. So hopefully that makes sense. If you want to calculate distance offhand, like if you're theory crafting and you don't want to actually check the node, there's a way to do that as well. It's pretty simple. You basically just divide the distance by the worker's move speed, and then you multiply by 2 because he's got to go to the node and then back to the town. And that's the number of seconds. So to put this all together, let's bring out a calculator. And in this case, the goblin with 150, see, look, it just jumped up to 200. We take that 200, we divide it by 150, which is the goblin speed. We get 1.3. We have to round that up to the nearest whole number. So we have to round that up to 2. Okay, so he's going to do this in 2 ticks. We've established that each tick is 10 minutes, so that's 20 minutes of work so far. And then we tack on the distance. To get the distance, we take 535 in this case. We divide it by 7.82, which is the worker speed. We get 68 seconds. We double that, and the total is 136 seconds, which you can already see if we convert that to minutes. That is 2 and, a quarter minutes, basically, which is 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So there you go. 2 ticks of 10 minutes each gets you 20 minutes. And then the distance gets you that extra 2 minutes and 16 seconds for a total of 22 minutes and 16 seconds. That is how the game calculates how long each of your workers is going to take. Let's look at one more example briefly, because I know this can be kind of dense to absorb when you're first learning it. Let's look at another example. I'm going to drive home this whole idea of thresholds. So in this case, we have a goblin with 150 speed and a human with 106 speed. You can see the human takes 29.5 minutes to do this, and the goblin only takes 15 or about 16 minutes to do it. So the goblin is way, way faster. And the reason for that is because this goblin is actually so fast that